we have to ask ourselves the question, why do we allow an insult that you know is not true to determine or dictate your own behavior? And I never sugarcoat things. I respect all of you too much. You take time out of your busy schedules to be here tonight to do anything but tell you the truth. If you decide to speak out against this, you will have the opposite of the truth happen to you, which is you'll be called a bigot and a racist for opposing bigotry and racism. And people in this room will pay a price. There is no doubt. You might be fired from your jobs, kicked out of your fraternity. I don't know if that'll happen at Baylor. Maybe, maybe not. UT, absolutely. Sorry, it's true. Do we have any A&M students here, by the way? Anyone? Couple. Thank you for beating Alabama. That was a contribution to America. Thank you. Saved Jimbo Fisher's job, too, let me tell you what. He was on the ropes to being like the king of College Station in 1 week, which is you will pay a price. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish I could tell you something different. We don't do hopium here at Turning Point USA. Hope and opium, mix it together, really bad for you, feels good, and afterwards you're like, what did I just do? I'm not going to do the things like, hey, everything's going to be great, you stand for truth, most popular person, and win all these, followers, Instagram, all this. No. If you speak out on this, your life's going to be difficult. It's that simple. But you have a moral obligation to do that as a Christian. It says in Romans to love what is good and hate what is evil. And all of a sudden you're starting to see the resegregation of American society. You're starting to see people that are being judged based on things they cannot control. Say, no, I got a problem with that. I don't care what you're going to call me. The only way we break this is enough people starting to do that. And guess what? Being here tonight, it's a big deal. It shows that, hey, I'm willing to show up at an event. I'm willing to kind of tell my friends kind of something of what I believe. And regardless, whatever accusation you could throw at me, so be it. And that's not an easy thing, but my challenge to many of you here tonight is to be the same person in public you are in private. Not easy. But you'll be free. That I believe many of the issues facing American society kind of stem back to this issue of people being deeply conflicted that they have to be somebody else the moment they leave their home, their dormitory, or their apartment. That as soon as they leave their home, their dormitory, their apartment, they have to put on a camouflage and pretend to be somebody they're not and hold beliefs they do not have. That is not free. You are not free in that case. And I will say, though, that no matter what the backlash you might receive, know this. There are more people that agree with you than you could ever possibly imagine. That it's going to take every person independently to stand up against this, regardless of what they're going to tell you. And I would just encourage, laugh it off, shrug it off, and then deflect it back. And they're like, hold on a second. You're calling me the racist for the one that says that segregation is bad? And you're the bigot. And they've never been called that before, actually, because it's true. It's very simple. That racism is saying that skin color matters. It's that simple. The position of this organization saying tonight is that skin color does not matter. Instead, the character, the soul, and the spirit of a human being matters. And that is what we should always give a preference on.
This is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.